Hey guys, Rig here, day 2 of our 30-day video challenge. Today's topic that I chose for today was going to be sponsors. I think it's pretty important to discuss this, especially for new content creators. I've had a lot of people in the past ask me like, "Hey, how did you get this sponsor?" or "What do I do?" And I know that um, everybody starts off somewhere, and everyone is at different levels when it comes to success with partnerships or with sponsors, anything of that level. I wanted to explain a few myths about that and some of my experiences. So, with for the example that I wanted to use today is the GFuel company. I wanted to talk about them and why they're so great, and it's not has anything to do with the flavor of their drinks. Although their stuff is great, by the way. Sour cherry right now is the one I'm drinking. The the thing that I wanted to explain the most about sponsors like G Fuel is that they don't call you. I mean, unless you are a megastar on YouTube, then don't really wait for the phone to ring on that one, guys. If you want to have a partnership deal with somebody like G Fuel, I'll explain how it worked for me and the ByeForever show. I simply emailed them. It's as simple as that. I reached out to G Fuel Company, looked up their information, and the reason why I did that is because I was familiar with G Fuel. Their branding is very popular with the gaming industry. So, that was one of the things that I wanted to associate myself with was things that go with gaming. There's other companies too, like Gunner Optics. Maybe you heard of they sell these sunglasses that are to help you with eye strain for gamers, or maybe the Glomtom, which is a pillow for your hands while you play games with your tablet. There's all of these great companies out there that are part of the ecoverse of gaming. And so G Fuel was one of the companies that I had noticed a lot of branding surrounding a lot of high-end YouTubers. And so this was a goal of mine. I wanted to feel like how these big YouTubers were, and I figured, hey, what would it hurt to ask? So so what I did is I looked up their company information. You just go to their website, and I found a contact email, and I emailed them. I introduced myself. And by the way, guys, when it comes to introducing yourself to a company like G Fuel, this is a multi-million-dollar company. Don't just because they're in the fun market doesn't mean that you should be unprofessional. I definitely would encourage you to take example from people like on Shark Tank who have a great idea and they give their best presentation of who they are and of what their product is. Do the same thing when you reach out to companies like G Fuel. Is have proper spelling, proper punctuation. Introduce yourself in a clear, precise manner. Don't ramble too long. Get to the point. Tell them who you are. How do you content your content creation? Is it YouTube, podcast, whatever? And go over your numbers. You might even want to take a screenshot and show them this is how many people listen to me or view my stuff. And I have a very niche market. If you're small, you can explain to them, look, I focus on this one game, but I'm the best at it. And sell yourself. Like, you don't have to lie, but you definitely want to sell yourself. So I did all those things. I reached out to G Fuel. They contacted me back, and we went back and forth. I showed them some of my numbers, some of my downloads, and they said, okay, you're not at superstar status, but you definitely have an audience, and your audience is a gamer's audience, so we'll take a chance on you. And G Fuel is nice enough to they will send you a care package that they pay for, and it'll come with all these tubs and with shaker cups and little travel packs, all this stuff, including t-shirts. I got t-shirts too. they'll send you all this stuff and they'll welcome you into the GFuel family, which is cool. And then they'll give you your promo code. They'll ask you what your promo code is or what you want it to be. And I remember when I got that email, I was so excited. I was like, wow, I can't believe it. Like, I've never had a promo code. And you always hear those on podcasts. And for me, it made me feel legit. So they asked me what I wanted my promo code to be. So of course, I put back ByeForever, all bold caps. And there you go. I have this new promo code, and now every time anyone uses it, they save 10%, which is the standard reduction that they do for promo codes. Unless they're doing sales, they'll bump it up to like 30, 40%, even 50% sometimes. And it's really cool. Every time somebody purchases something through their site, you get a little bit of money for that. And so if you're starting out and you are able to get a sponsor like GFuEL, don't ever make it about the money. That's like your death. Is don't start contacting them. Don't say, "Hey, I didn't get paid this month. What's wrong with you guys?" Don't rattle cages. These guys will pay quarterly, so don't do this for the money. I mean, you're not gonna see like this huge fat check unless you have tens of thousands of orders of this stuff come in. Then maybe you're gonna make a really nice check. But for the most part, you might sell 1 or 2 or 5 or 20, 50 in those 3 months, and then at the end of that quarter, they'll send you your money through PayPal or however your payment agreement is. And so, don't ever make your new partnership about how much money you're going to make. They already have it all sorted out, and everybody is on that list to get paid too. So you don't have to worry about that. Just pimp out your new promo code, and hopefully you're able to make a little bit of money on that. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. I noticed in my video yesterday was over 10 minutes. I think I was like 15 minutes, I forgot, but I don't want to make these too long. So I'm going to try to keep these short, but I just wanted to let content creators know that I did this with not a very large audience to be able to partner with these guys. Super grateful for the chance that they can actually make my show feel a little bit more legitimate to myself because they took a chance on me. So my recommendation for this video, and for those that make YouTube videos, podcasts, whatever you're doing, even probably Instagram, I have no idea. Instagram is a whole new other market that is now emerging as something that is financial, you can make money off of. Whatever it is, don't be scared to ask. Don't be scared. Just believe in yourself, because you are your own product. And the ByeForever show now is my product. And I'm not afraid to reinvent myself. I've done it now several times. But as long as you have an audience, you're going to want to do the best to treat yourself as a brand. And once you have established yourself as a brand, then you can reach out to these other brands, and then that's how partnerships are made. So reach out to different advertisers. I will probably discuss on another video some places where you can go to actually reach out to a pool of advertisers. There are places, and I have used them on the podcast, and sometimes they're great. You can get a few $100s for a video or for whatever that you're making with a big enough audience, and it's really cool. All right, guys, so that is day 2's video on how to not only get sponsors but treat your sponsors, and also how to get that grind and hustle going so that it's a mutual benefit. Definitely want to make your brand look good, and you want to have legitimate companies that want to endorse you. And GFuEL for me has been a great sponsor for that. And so that's it for now. And hey, don't forget, use the ByeForever promo code. A lot of people don't use my promo code. Like I said, it's never about the money, but whenever somebody does, I mean, it's pretty exciting that you're able to have a relationship with your audience and they actually support you. So just keep that hustle going, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.